What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ski Channel, Swift Coding with a K for everyone. I'm Sanar Edwards, and thank you again for joining me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Alright, so back with strings. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about string comparison and equality. I'll give you an example. So in Swift, strings are case sensitive. So if you were trying to compare two strings, if you're developing an app or something and you wanted to see if two strings are alike, you may have an example like this. So currently I am in the month of January 2018 filming this, so I'm going to use this as an example. So we'll say let month equals January, and we'll say let other month equal January, and we'll say let lowercase month equal January. Alright, here we go. So we'll say if month equals, so when you want to compare something, you use the double equal sign, right? That's the comparison operator. So we want to say if month equals, we'll say other month, then we'll print they are the same. And as you can see in our console, it already printed they are the same because they're the same case. So capital J, A-N-U-A-R-Y for month, and the same thing for other month. Let's try this with the lowercase month. Let's see what we get here. We'll say if month is not equal to lowercase. Oh, nope. I want to do that. Print they are not the same. And look, they are not the same. Look at that. So month is not the same as month, even though it's the same spelling. In this programming language, the case matters. So say if you wanted to ignore the case, you could do something like this. So this is like the case sensitive, yeah, that's spelled right. So this is using the lowercase method. So we'll do it like this. Alright, so for the lowercase method, we can do something like this. If we wanted to kind of ignore the case, let's do this example. Let best ice cream equals bluebell. And we'll say if best ice cream dot lowercase equals, and we'll say blue, kind of mix up the cases so you can just kind of see how powerful this method can be, dot lowercase, and print it's a match. Not March, it's a match. Let's see what we have here in our console. It's a match. So that's how powerful the dot lowercase method is. You know, you can use that if you wanted to take the case out of the equation, because Swift is going to default to matching the cases. Okay, so that's one property or method, I should say, that you could use in this situation. All right. So another thing you can do is you can search for a string to see if it has a certain type of if it has a certain prefix or if it has a certain suffix. All right, so let's say if you said let's see, say let greeting equals hello, my name is Ski. You could do this. You could say if greeting dot has suffix my or I'm sorry, I want to do prefix first. So we'll say if it has prefix, you know, starting off, and this is case sensitive too. Then we want to say print he's introducing it, so he's introducing himself. All right, let's see what we got. Look at that. Look how powerful that is. If greeting dot has prefix hello my name, you know, we just stop there. So we just put, you know, the first part of our string in there, basically. Print he's introducing himself. And as you can see in the console, it printed he's introducing himself. Another thing you can do is you can use the count, the dot count property to see how many characters a string may have. For instance, if you had a username, you could say let username equals Jonathan Byers. All right, and we can say username dot count. As you can see, it says the number of elements in the collection. So a string is basically a collection of characters, right? And each character counts, even the space. So watch. So as you can see over here in our right panel, we have 14 in the name Jonathan Byers. Although in actual characters, it may be 13. So for instance, if we take away the space, it's going to change the number. And now it's going to say 13. So every space count as far as character count. All right, so you got that down. That's easy to understand. So we'll say let password equals 3595. And we'll go if password dot count is less than, let's say 9. We'll say print that password is too short. You must have 9 characters or more. And look at the console. That password is too short. You must have 9 characters or more. Look at that. There you go. All right, so that is the end of this lesson. Thank you guys for joining me again. Stay tuned for more of the Ski channel, Swift Coding for Everyone. And be sure you complete the lab at the end of this section. We'll see you next time. Take care.